Hey, welcome to the Living in Jupiter, Florida YouTube channel. And today we're going to be talking about something near and dear to my heart, and that is the golf boom that we're seeing take place down here. So if you're a golfer or know someone that is, this video is probably for you. That's right, today it's all about golf and some golf courses that are being developed in the area. But before we dive into that, my name is Andy Johnson with the Andy Johnson Group at eXp Realty. And if this is your first time joining our channel, make sure you go ahead and click subscribe, ring that bell so you can get notified anytime we post new content about living in Jupiter. We do great communities to live in, great values, great golf courses, and everything else that you're gonna wanna know about living in this wonderful area. So what I'm talking about today, though, specifically was kind of inspired by an article that was written in Golf Digest about the golf boom that's happening in South Florida. It wasn't that long ago, kind of before COVID, when, you know, across the country, we were seeing golf courses shut down as the sport was losing interest and people were going into other things. You know, COVID happened and everybody went back outdoors and golf just went crazy. And of course, Florida being the golf mecca that it is no exception to the rule. And we have some really, really great courses that are coming in. So we've seen a lot of changes in golf down here, especially in the private golf communities or the private country clubs. One thing is cost. It has definitely become more expensive to be a golf member these days, and the courses that I'm going to tell you about today are no exception to the rule. These are premier courses that come with a premier dollar amount to join them, but they are awesome. And maybe you haven't heard about them, so I wanted to make sure and let you know what some of the newest courses Florida has to offer, and more importantly, South Florida and kind of the Jupiter area have to offer if it's something that you're looking for and you're interested in. All right, so first off, we're gonna talk about the ranch. Now, the courses that we're really talking about today are really gonna be located in Martin County, which is just north of Palm Beach County. And the ranch is the first one that I'm going to mention. Unparalleled golf. I have two 18-hole courses out there. And I think one of the coolest things about this is there is 3,500 acres out there, and 91% of the property is going to remain as open space. You have the east and the west course, which are going to be absolutely astounding. And of course, a practice facility that will be second to none. It's a world-class course, and it's going to have a private community attached, but there's only going to be about 175 homes in the entire community. So it's just going to have this wide open feel to it. Okay, so I've got to use my cheat sheet for this. So the architects of this course are Dave Axland, Rod Whitman, and Keith Cutton. It's located on flat pasture land. It's got other golf courses around it. It's just to the west of Hobe Sound. Again, is going to be just north of Jupiter and Tequesta. It took, according to them, significant imagination and really significant dollars to make this come to fruition. And it is just going to be an absolutely amazing addition to all of the courses that are already around here, and something that's definitely worth checking out. The next course that we're going to talk about that maybe hasn't been the buzz in your ears if you haven't been paying attention is the Apogee Club. That's right. So next is the Apogee Club, which they're calling a 6-star club. We're adding a star, so that's really awesome. This was envisioned by Michael Piscucci and Stephen Ross, and listen to the architects for this course. The architects are Bill Core, Ben Crenshaw, Tommy Fazio, Mike Davis, and Kyle Phillips. 1,200 acres is what this project is taking up, and it's going to have 3 golf courses on there. You've got a pool over there, spa, fitness center, tennis, and pickleball. And this is also positioned west of Hobe Sound. The club is going to include 2 clubhouses, a short par 3 course, luxury villas, a heliport, and, you know, some of the other amenities that I mentioned. Membership prices on this are going to range from $475,000 to $650,000. So this is a premier club. And, you know, folks, one of the reasons that I'm actually talking about golf today and this golf boom that's happening is because of what it's going to drive to the local area. And to kind of showcase the belief that, you know, right now as I'm doing this video, which is in June of 2024, you know, there's a lot of people that are kind of questioning the Florida real estate market and what's going on. And, you know, while we're seeing an increase in inventory, you have these major builders and developers that are just pouring money into the area, into projects like this. And it's not surprising. You know, if you look in downtown West Palm and you see all the buildings that are going up and the businesses that are moving in, you know, every market, as we know, is going to kind of go through peaks and valleys. And although right now, you know, we've kind of fallen off that peak, it's been going for so long, we still have major developers, major projects in both things like golf, you know, and condo buildings that are continuing to push forward because they have belief in Florida, and more specifically South Florida, as an area that people are going to want to continue to come and spend time. And that's the reason that we're seeing this, and I'm talking to you about these today, not to mention, like I said, I love to golf, I like to play, you know, I'm not a scratch golfer, I'm not that good, but I love to get out and try all these different courses around. And, you know, when I saw this article, honestly, I hadn't heard of every course that was in there, and so I figured maybe some other people, unless they saw the Golf Digest article, had not either. So I wanted to share those with you. All right, so on to our next course, which is Atlantic Fields. This is also, architect on this course is Tom Fazio as well. This is going to be another community where you live. It's another low density community. This is becoming more and more common with a lot of the developers, or developments, I guess, that we're seeing with these ultra high end courses where, you know, you have spread out home sites, more land, you know, people don't want to be on top of each other and willing to pay the money in order to do so. 1,500 acres, I believe they're building about 175 homes this course. And the membership for this one is going to range at about $200,000 as well. This is also located in Martin County. All right, so just the development dollars that are going in there are absolutely crazy. You can actually hop online and look at the website. There's not a ton of information on there yet, but it's just going to be an absolutely spectacular course, which moves us on next to Rolling Sands. So Rolling Sands, when you go and look, doesn't even have a website yet. You can go in and see that it was approved in Hobe Sound for it to be done. The architect is Tom Doak. It looks like it's going to have one course from what I can see out there. It's again situated on the western border actually of the Ranch Golf Course along the Port St. Lucie Canal. It's a 239-acre parcel, and it's going to have a clubhouse, practice facilities, and then just the one 18-hole golf course. So again, very limited information on that you can actually find online, but just another example of a great course. And this is a high-end course that's going to be out there. Now, just kind of to talk about what's going on with Florida and golf right now is Panther National, okay? That's right, Panther National. So Panther National, the designers of that course were Jack Nicklaus and Justin Thomas. Pretty much everybody knows who they are. Now, this is in a totally different location. This is actually located out to the west of Jupiter and Palm Beach Gardens on a road called North Lake, if you're familiar with the area. And there's a ton of development going out there. Actually, Panther National is connected to Avenir, which we did a whole series of videos on that and the new construction that's going out there. And Panther National is kind of the cream of the crop, or the premier community that you can move in out there. So Avenir, when you go in, is one, you know, just kind of massive development, and you're going to find Panther National at the back, you know, separate gated entrance, 2,400 acres of nature preserve out there, 218 modernist style homes, and the 18-hole golf course with beautiful amenities attached to that. So when we were doing this, initiation was about $400,000 to get into that club as well. And I've driven out there, driven in there. I mean, it's beautiful. As soon as you can imagine, go through the gate and drive in there, just really, really nice. And it's designed to appeal to the younger active professionals was the goal of this club. There's another one though, you know, that was just done as well called Park in West Palm, which is an example of that course had closed down, and the park is located right off of 95, farther south towards the West Palm Beach area, and was completely redone. So it was shut down. And then I just played in the scramble there the other day and did absolutely horrible. And those guys will never invite me to be on their scramble team again. But you know, what can you do? You can't be the best golfer every day. But again, came in, completely revitalized it. It's an excellent club experience, beautiful clubhouse, nice little restaurant that's outdoors. It really laid back too. You pull up, there's music playing. It's a really, really cool experience. They're redoing another club up to the north of that as well, which is also really fantastic. It's a private country club. And again, I only mention it to show that people are coming in and reinvesting dollars into these clubs that were already in existence because they have a belief that this area is going to experience continued growth. And we're having people come to the area that can afford these world-class luxury amenities. You know, and here's the thing, right? Not everyone that's going to watch this video, not everyone that's a golfer can afford a $400,000 initiation, right? It's a steep initiation. 600 is another one that we talk about, and that can be really tough. You know, Palm Beach County in general, some of the lowest initiation fees I know of, the lowest are going to be 40 to 50,000 to be in full golf, but I know where they are. So if those are in your price range, let me know. But even that's getting tough. We are seeing a lot of people that are coming down here specifically for golf, pushing a little bit farther north and getting into Port St. Lucie and Stewart, where you have some more affordable golf memberships. Also where even if you're going to get into public courses, you know, maybe you want to play public courses more and you're not golfing enough, or, you know, being a member of a private club isn't important to you. You know, you've got some really excellent experiences up there with some really great prices. You know, it really doesn't matter where you want to go. I mean, I have people call me and say, you know, look, I want to be to the golf or be close to golf, and I want to be close to the beach. Where should I live? And it's kind of like, well, like anywhere in South Florida, right? For the most part. I mean, there's a couple places farther south, you know, once you get down to like Boca and areas like that, where things really start to push out to the west. But when you're up here, you know, in Hobe Sound, Stewart, Palm City, Port St. Lucie, you know, Palm Beach Gardens, Jupiter, Tequesta, folks, I can't get you far away from it. Like, it doesn't exist. No matter where I put you, I'm going to have you close to golf. And for the most part, in Jupiter and Palm Beach Gardens, I can't get you farther away than 15 minutes from the beach. So if you're looking for golf and you'd like to know maybe what the best club experience for you is, or if you'd like some pointers on maybe some clubs that you should investigate more depending on what type of club experience you're looking for. So for instance, like, you know, PGA National is an affordable price point here, and it's great because you get multiple courses to play at, 4 or 5, and beautiful amenities, great price. But it's the PGA National Resort, so you do not get that club feel, right? Like when you pull up, they may not say, you know, hey, Mr. Johnson, hey, Mr. Smith. You know, you have a lot of outside people coming to play because it's a resort, and some people don't want that. Others want, you know, a very, very, you know, tight-knit community with a really small feel to it. Frenchman's Reserve is a great one for that, and especially if you're, you know, a younger family. That's something else that people get concerned about is, you know, the demographics of clubs, which we can always partner you or get you in touch with membership very easily. Reach out. You can find all our information below. Call anytime. And again, even if it's just for information, even if you just want to know kind of where to go and maybe what clubs to look at, because it really can be overwhelming with so many choices. And if you don't want golf, you probably haven't watched this video, but if you're still hanging out and you don't want golf and you want anything else, a single family home, a condo on the beach, a condo inland, heck, you want to be out in Jupiter Farms, you know, where you get an acre, 5 acres, I got you. Okay, so anything you need, reach out, please. Thank you so much for watching the video today. And if you need anything, please just give us a call. Thanks.